Good afternoon, RecLink family, and welcome back to another fantastic Friday. We hope that you've enjoyed the program so far and no doubt are looking forward to a few more sessions this afternoon. We're about halfway through the day now, so we are up to some meditation with Karen, which we're really looking forward to. Afterwards, we do have some gentle exercise, some Zumba, and then some football chats to finish off the day. So we hope that you can join us for one or more sessions, depending on your schedule. I will just do an acknowledgement of country before we begin. We would like to acknowledge the First Nations people as the original inhabitants of this country. We recognise, respect and celebrate the cultural distinctions and traditions of Indigenous people and value their rich and positive contribution to society. We pay our respects to the traditional owners and custodians of the land we work on and acknowledge all elders and warriors past, present and emerging. So once again, thank you everyone for joining us this afternoon. We hope that you take a lot out of this meditation session. It is quite important at the moment. So over to you, Karen.
Thanks,
sorry, Karen, before we begin, we do have a quote from Brendan.
Yes, we do. Thank you so much, Sam. And it's very important that we provide these beautiful quotes. And we had this for yoga, and this is a beautiful sum up from our founder, Peter Cullen. Let your whole day be a better expression of better health. And this sums up this meditation session with Karen. So yeah, enjoy everyone. And thank you so much, Sam, and over to you, Karen.
Thanks, Brendan and Sam, wonderful. And that's an awesome quote as well. It's so true that we should be living our lives in accordance to our health and wellness, because that not only benefits us, but our loved ones and everyone we come in contact with. Let's begin with our meditation practice. So finding yourself in a comfortable position, whatever that looks like for you this afternoon. Maybe lying on your back or just seated on a cushion or a pillow. Whatever's comfortable, so you don't have to move or twitch at any time. But even if you do, just slightly, that's okay. And as you settle into your position, I'd like you to draw attention to your breath. So just noticing your breath as it moves in and out of your nostrils. Acknowledging and taking this time, honoring this time that you're giving yourself for you, for your health and wellness, not only physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. And as you continue to breathe and taking your attention inward, our focus this week, our theme for the classes this week has been awareness. So we're talking about awareness, not only about your physical environment and everyone that's in it, but more importantly, the awareness of what's going on inside your body and your mind. So your mind and body interrelate. Mind-body connection is not just a saying on Instagram or social media. There is definitely a connection. So they interrelate, and how you think affects your health at cellular level. When you get stressed, your cells feel it at that level. Continuing to breathe, taking that attention inward. So awareness is a very, very important skill to learn. And awareness simply is taking the journey inward. As you continue to breathe, just noticing when you hold any tension in your body and relaxing that area. Coming back to your breath. Feeling the breath move in through your nostrils, all the way down to your belly. And as it exits your nostrils, the warm, smooth air. We're going to continue to focus on our breath, bring our attention back to our breath every time we get distracted. Because distractions are part of life, right? They're always going to be around us. They're always going to affect us. But we need to learn how to distract ourselves from these distractions by focusing on our breath. Why is the breath so important? Because it slows down your heart rate, which you know speeds up when you're stressed and when you're anxious. Even simple thoughts going through your mind, you'll notice that your heart rate will speed up. It sends oxygen around your body, especially to your brain, to help you make decisions with clarity rather than from emotion. And it helps to bring you back to the present moment. So again, just feeling the expansion and contraction of your ribs, of your chest as you breathe. Noticing the distractions, whether it be a noise or someone else in the room, a car going by, some other noise outside, a dog or pet barking. You simply just acknowledge it. And then come back to our breath. The simple movement of training our brain from moving to the distraction back to our breath is what meditation is about. Using your breath as your anchor to bring you back to the present moment. And your focus will get taken away by the bowls as well. Vibration of the bowls help to bring your body, your mind, the brainwaves to relaxation. So from the awakened state to relaxation. And then from relaxation to meditation. And then from meditation into deep healing. As your mind gets drawn to the bowls, I want you to follow that vibration from the loud noise in the beginning into how it starts to taper out. Just noticing where you feel that vibration too, and that of the bowls in your body, because each bowl has a different chakra, and the vibration, the frequency of each bowl resonates with that chakra. As you continue to breathe, I'm going to take you through a full body relaxation. You may be already fully relaxed from that wonderful session you've just had. If you just come back to your breath, just continuing to breathe, sinking a little deeper with each breath. Taking your focus down to your left foot. Whether you're seated or lying down, you still can take your focus down to it and just consciously relax each toe on the left foot. And allow the left foot just to flop out to the side. Relax the left heart. Feel the back of the calf against the floor or maybe the cushion. Relax your left thigh. Taking your focus now to your right foot. So what we're doing is I'm bringing your attention to different parts of your body. Taking your focus down to that part for you to be fully present in that part of your body, which takes you away from your busy and often stressful mind, and maybe even anxious and overthinking. So noticing, relaxing, consciously relaxing each toe on that right foot. Relax your right calf. Feel the calf against the floor, maybe the coolness of the floor or the mat against your skin. And relax your right thigh. Just allow it to release. Taking a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale through your mouth, just allow your hips to sink deep into the floor. An area where we often hold tension. Now let's take your focus down towards your left hand. And just allow the left hand to relax the fingers on each hand. Maybe noticing any sensation in your left palm. Just a subtle, very subtle, maybe throbbing or warmth, which is always present all over your body. You just don't often sit down quiet and observe it. Once you notice it, you'll start to do that a bit more, and that's a good thing. Relax your left forearm. Your left upper arm. Taking your focus now to your right hand. And again, just consciously relax each finger in the right hand. They may be turned up, slightly curled in. There's no need to hold tension there. Notice the sensation in the right palm. Following that sensation up your right forearm, right upper arm. Relax your belly, sacral chakra. Relax your lower spine, your root chakra. Relax your torso, the area between your ribs and your belly button, just your solar plexus, your ability to shine, your motivation, your confidence. Bright yellow color. And relax your upper chest, your heart. Beautiful green color in the middle of your chest, middle of your breastbone. Notice if you hold tension in your body. Your shoulders, I want you to relax your shoulders, maybe pulling them down your mat. Taking a deep breath in. And just allow those shoulders to sink deep into the floor. Now relax your jaw if you notice that your teeth are clenched. And sometimes we do it without noticing. We hold tension in our jaw. I want you to separate your teeth and just breathe in relaxation into your jaw. Relax your eyes and your eye socket. You may want to squeeze your eyes tight. And then slowly release them. Relax your forehead. Taking a deep breath. With your exhale, just allow that wave of relaxation to move from your head all the way down to your feet. Beautiful wave of healing, bringing your body into relaxation mode, homeostasis. And just saying to yourself, I am here. And that's okay. Give yourself permission just to focus on your breath and the bowels as we move through meditation for the next half an hour or so. Letting go of any expectation you may have from yourself in your practice today. Allowing you to create space whatever needs to arise. Whether it be patterns of thought or emotions. You just allow them to come to surface in our meditation practice. Because they're there for a reason. So we don't judge them or criticize them or say that they're silly. We accept them, becoming aware of them. Practicing kindness and patience with your thoughts and having no expectations from yourself in your practice starts to filter through in your life and how you treat yourself and talk to yourself in other situations. You're more patient with yourself and more kind. And then when you start to practice this with yourself, it starts to become the core of who you are. And treating others with kindness and patience becomes easier too. So awareness is a skill. It can only be attained by taking the journey inward. Which is especially important when it comes to challenging situations, whether it be stress-related, conflict, feelings of discomfort. Sometimes we don't even know what it is about that situation or person, but it gives us an uncomfortable feeling. Sometimes we come across triggers such as smells or even simple words that someone has said or behaviours that starts to trigger a stress response in us. So knowing when you're feeling this way and pausing before you respond. So our unconscious mind brings up experiences and triggers from the past, which affects our emotions and behavior in the present moment. And the thing is, and comes with practice, is the more you become aware of when it arises, and pause before you act on it, the more you learn about yourself. The less stressful situations become. Why? And how? Because you ask yourself in that situation, what is it that's triggering me? Where does this come from? And what am I afraid of? Any negative experience that you feel, you ask yourself, what is it that I'm afraid of? Because they are all based on fear. And in traditional Chinese medicine and yin yoga, fear breaks down our kidneys, which is responsible for our chi, our prana. So those 3 questions, simply asking yourself, what is it that upsets me? What makes me uncomfortable and why? And what am I afraid of? And then looking at that situation, that fear from a perspective like that, sort of puts it into place, sort of like, because often we act automatically on these underlying behaviors and emotions, but when we look at it and focus on it, maybe even diarize it or journal it, it starts to put it in perspective. So awareness is pausing and observing the mind. Meditation is not controlling of the mind, it's about not allowing these thoughts and emotions to control you. You always have control over these emotions and behaviors. Blaming someone else or another situation, or even just saying that's how I always have been, is really just an excuse. If that behavior is negative, if it causes conflict in your life or affects your health and wellness, but it's not necessarily something you should continue with or need to continue with. And these are often skills that they don't teach us. But integral to our health and wellness. Once you practice them, you become more empowered, you start to grow. You're able to read people as well. You start to read why they behave and say things a certain way. Because you've done the inner work, you've experienced that. Awareness is about taking back the control of your life, of your behaviors, of your health. You can decide how your life's going to pan out. Just by accepting that responsibility. It's not easy, it can be difficult, but with anything that you practice, it becomes easier. It creates new neural pathways in your brain, it creates new positive habits. Habits that serve your health and wellness, that serve you. Replace old conditioning and old behaviors habits, with good, more positive and healthy habits. Just being part of the program, the exercise, everything that's offered in it is a step towards your health and wellness. It's a step filling your own cup. Self-care. And the more you practice this journey inward with awareness, the more lightened your load becomes, especially the load in your mind. Start to offload, you have more clarity, more contentment and happiness. Now I'm going to be playing the bowls for the next 10 minutes or so, and I want you to bring forth anything in your mind that you know you've been worrying about. And I want you to ask yourself in both these 3 questions that I mentioned before, what is it that makes me uncomfortable in those situations? What is it that I fear? And is that fear warranted? Is what I think is going to happen really the truth? Will that happen? Because our mind, our brain goes into survival mode, and it can get often traumatic. Knowing that your brain does this makes it easier for you to be able to control those thoughts and emotions. So one by one, I'll invite you to go through offloading anything and just with curiosity, ask yourself, what in those situations that you get stressed about, that you fear? I'll play the bowls for the next few minutes. Let's spend the next 5 minutes just simply in silence, which is what meditation is about. Just silence and being aware of the present moment, simply observing fluctuations in your mind, your routine, what comes up, and then allowing it to fade. So allowing the vibrations of the bowl to sink into your body. Begin our silent meditation. Just a final reminder that practicing and awareness is a powerful skill. It leads to growth and empowerment. Skill that can only be learnt by taking the journey. Want to slowly bring your attention back to the breath, back to how your body's feeling, maybe sitting down or lying on your back. start to move, maybe your fingers and your toes. Bring circulation back to the stillness in your body. To do so, just saying to yourself, well done for giving yourself this time for your body to heal, to relax, and homeostasis. And then slowly make your way up into the seated posture, keeping your eyes closed, continuing to breathe. And as you sit in your seated posture, whatever position that is for you, maybe meditation seat, bringing your hands to your heart space, thumbs on your heart. Checking in with how you're feeling now compared to how you felt at the beginning of the day. Reminding to give yourself a bit of kindness and patience, not only today, but the weekend and during the week next week. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. Namaste.
Thank you so much, Karen. The theme that you've chosen this week, awareness, is very important for all of us at the moment. So no, it was wonderful. Thank you so much. But of course, as always, the RecLink Connect show does not stop. We do have Cal in the room. Before I throw to Callista, I will share our program for the rest of today. So as you can see, we've passed the halfway mark. Actually, I'm recording, so I shall end this recording.